Coffee Time with Officer Fox, guest starring Detective Walker. I know that lady.
This is quite a while ago. So me and my old narcotics partner, Bloss, we have intel on a trailer house out south of Wendell, it's a little small community. And we get this dope intel on this trailer house. It's just slinging dope like crazy. Well, we're trying to get sources in, and the case is sitting stagnant for like 6 months. We can't pull traffic off of it. The case is just going nowhere for whatever reason. We just can't build any traction. Sources, traffic, garbage pulls, can't do garbage pulls, can't do anything with this case. And we finally just said, fuck it. We're just going to go knock and talk it. So me and Bloss gear up and we pull a patrolman down the road a little bit, and because we didn't want really a patrolman presence, because we had kind of had a consent when we're doing consent, and they were Hispanic, and Blosses speak Spanish, and we go through the whole thing. And we didn't want a patrolman there. So me and Bloss go driving up there, and we see this Hispanic guy hunched over with a butane torch, and there's a stainless Colt 45 with pearl handles sticking out of the back of his pants. Well, the guy looks up and looks at us. He doesn't recognize us as cops. We recognize him. It's a previous guy that we'd arrested 100 times, right? One of the frequent flyers of Gooding County. I knew immediately he is a convicted felon, and the gun in his waist, behind there. So I immediately gun him, get him on the ground, and as I'm walking up towards him, he's burning counterfeit money. He's got fake hundreds in a coffee can. He's got the butane torch out burning shit. I'm just like, Jesus, what are you doing? So we end up hooking him up. And as we're hooking him up and getting all, I'm putting the counterfeit money out because it's actually burning because it's counterfeit. I'm stamping that out so we can run the serial numbers and stuff. The house to the trailer house door is wide open. And we're kind of just, hey, Bloss, watch the door. We roll the patrolman in. Hey, watch the door, watch the door. And as we're watching the door, we see this little puppy dog walking around inside the trailer, kind of poking its head out. And about, 30 seconds later, this little puppy dog walks out with a meth bong in its mouth. It's a Mountain Dew bottle with it's been fashioned into a meth bong. I'm like, holy shit, well, there's PC. So, hey, I need to get a search warrant. Let's get this guy hooked up. As we go in to clear the trailer to make sure nobody else is in there, there was a couple in the back making a porno, and a little short Hispanic guy, and who we presume is his wife. Big, tall, 6 foot tall, long black hair. Beautiful woman. I mean, good looking. We pull them out. We go on the other side of the trailer to clear that out to make sure there's nobody in there. There's a meth lab, a working meth lab. I'm like, holy shit, we're in trouble. Because I'd never really messed with meth labs. I hadn't written any affidavits for them and stuff like that. So we go through all that. We get the search warrant. We go in the back bedroom. We seize the tripod, the camcorder, and they fess up that they were making a porno and all this other shit. And oh my God. And so I get the search warrant. I come back down, and Bloss is just like, Derek, I know that person. I said, what? He goes, I know that lady. I fucking know that lady. I know her. I just can't picture it from where. And he's beside himself for like 20 minutes. He's just beside himself. He's, Derek, where the fuck do I know her from? I said, Bloss, I don't know, dude. I wasn't there for all your encounters with in narcotics and all this other stuff. I said, I don't know where you know her from. And he goes off on a little tangent. He's walking around, dude. He is just beside himself trying to figure out who this woman is. He finally, after walking around the truck about 4 or 5 times, he goes, I got it. He walks up to her and says, you got a dick, don't you? And she goes, yes. we end up hooking everybody for the manufacturing and all that other shit. We end up hooking everybody up for the manufacturing. And after about 3 days in jail, he had 5 o'clock shadow, beer, all this other stuff. And what's funny is, it's not funny actually. Uh, they were in jail. They pled to the manufacturing. They get INS holds. They get shipped off to Mexico. They get picked up by INS in transit. They died from TB in Colorado Springs.
Both of them?
Both of them died from TB. And so Colorado Springs ICE off INS at the time, I guess. I don't remember who called. Said, "Hey, everybody who's had contact with the jail, with those people, everybody has to get tested." And it was, I think there was 400 people have to get tested. At minimum 300, I think. Everybody had to go get tested for TB because our sheriff's office is hooked to the jail and the booking office. It is a teeny tiny agency, so we all had to go get tested. And that was holy shit. And then we had the guy that was burning the counterfeit money. We had to go to another agency. I think we had to go to Ada County, call Ada County and say, "Hey, this guy might have TB because he was with them. Hey, hurry up and get him tested because he's in general population." I can't remember if it was Ada or Bannock or wherever this guy was at, but it was a gigantic panic because everywhere these people went, you had to backtrack. And
Wow. Wow.
dude, Bloss was beside himself. "You got a fucking dick, don't you?" "Yes."